So what are we here for today? I don't have a mic, so I'll speak into
Where's your mic?
We have four, that's the budget that we have. So I'm speaking in this one.
No, I'll give you mine, yeah.
No, to be fair, last time, remember, your mic was not on, you were speaking into mine the entire time. Went off without a glitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Among the five of us, I'm the only one who's used to, other than Rahul, doing shows like this.
Okay.
This is how we started with Sports Tak.
No, there was a time when we
didn't have even these.
These.
We just had the phones.
Sports today also at the start, we did without the mic. It was only the phone. You're doing live.
We did have mics at that time. Just that
half the time the mic never worked. So we threw the mic.
This used to be the problem with Sports Tak for the first 2 years. Yeah. All the chats that we would get, even the super chats, would be no sound.
Yes.
But you're going to graduate very soon. Now that you're going to Australia, I'm getting you the collar wireless microphones.
No, those are not. I mean, you can.
They're very expensive.
Yes, I know, but
already ordered.
How expensive?
No,
some 20-30.
Yeah, they are. The problem is.
Rupees, yeah.
No. Wired ones are better because they're all battery operated. You have to keep charging them all the time. They're not the same.
You can carry them in your bag. Louis Vuitton.
Why is this so dark?
No, that's because the screen is like that. See, there it is better. There.
Robi, it is slightly better.
No, this is how much it is. The light is only this much.
This is just best of the worst kind situation, yeah.
It's not like that. It is like that.
You will never understand, our problem.
No, I understand.
Only the bearer knows where the Siddharth?
Yes.
Shoe pinches.
Where the shoe pinches, yes.
What happened today? India-Pakistan, big match. What an exciting finish.
13 runs.
Richa Ghosh almost won India the match from
unfortunately the entire middle order lost in the match.
Hopeless situation.
Harmanpreet Kaur batting at number 7.
Why?
She was experimenting today.
You experimented even in the games against Malaysia and the UAE, and you thought Pakistan was going to be on par with them.
And Pakistan lost to Thailand.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's why you experimented.
And
One
lost
day
to Pakistan.
prior to that, yes.
They did 1 day back, they lost to Thailand, today they went and beat
So
us.
it's the bug that has been passed on to the women's team as well.
No,
Absolutely.
the women's team did a lot of experiments today.
Yeah.
Harmanpreet was 7.
It's number 7. Mandana didn't open.
I think
Mandana
they confused her jersey number and her batting position.
Yeah. And it was a low scoring game.
Yeah.
137
was what
137.
Richa Ghosh didn't keep for half of the innings because she had sunstroke.
But then came
Back and did 3 sixes.
The match.
3 or more, I thought. 4s also, few.
She hit a 4. 1 4, 3 sixes.
We'll make it to the knockouts.
You're all shining bright like the stars. Yes, thank you.
Stars!
Stars.
The stars visible in your car?
Not so much. My car's stars are a bit dull.
But I thought you had
Rahul Rawat's car is shining.
But I thought you had protected your stars with the film for 2 years. You thought that once it comes off,
The stars could breathe, so they just died.
the stars are not visible. Sitaro.
Amazing. Nandi Singh Chatak Lal dressing room.
To be fair, it's different shades.
Yep.
It's like you all missed the memo. Check the WhatsApp group.
Yes.
No, all are different. If there were like 3,
KKR,
4 guys
Bangani.
like that.
KKR
Punjab.
Bangani. Punjab.
Yeah, red.
You are CSK as usual.
As usual.
No.
You're not?
No. This shade of yellow is not CSK.
Same thing. This shade.
360.
Yellow is yellow.
360.
Australia 92.
Out of 365 days, 300 days you will see.
Wear yellow.
It would be nice to see
that's
it's covered.
Very yellow.
I love yellow. I love yellow.
Whistle Podu.
You're a dirty fellow.
No.
You're not.
No. I beat that stereotype also. Yellow, dirty fellow. But yep, today action packed day. Even Australia beat the West Indies. Sweep 2-0. They beat them by 31
Not that we were
runs.
expecting any different.
Yeah.
The last game was very close.
But this time Odian Smith was tasked with rescuing them. No?
Pakistan won.
Yeah, against
Game
Bangladesh.
Against Bangladesh.
Yeah. Day game.
Again,
tomorrow.
Rizwan.
Tomorrow, by the way, Indian team is playing a practice match amongst.
Intra-squad.
Between themselves, or they'll get some.
I think intra-squad.
Yeah.
They won't get some local players to join them.
They have already.
Maybe the support staff can.
16. They can't.
Yeah,
they can. Some
Yeah,
of them can.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rahul Dravid can play.
Paras
Vikram
Mamre
Rathore
can
can
bowl.
play.
Vikram Rathore can play.
Paras Mamre can bowl.
Paras Mamre can play.
Throwdown experts can play.
Oh,
they
of
will be
course.
allowed with the.
They'll be the
Lasith
ones-
Malinga action. Lasith Malinga action.
They can play.
Yeah, iconic Waka. That's where they are practicing to the Waka.
Meet Sony is saying something. Did you read that? Finally, Ganguly is stepping down.
Has
So
he?
he's a bit of a. He does that. He'll just put in random.
No, he hasn't stepped down. It's just
But is this term coming to an end on 18th?
it had to.
Is it?
Is it over for him?
Or is he going to?
I thought all of us knew
What?
that Saurav may not be contesting the elections this time.
He doesn't want to.
No, obviously, who doesn't want to get into the BCCI hierarchy?
Then why is he not contesting?
It's
There won't be any elections. That's
yeah,
for sure.
elections. In fact,
But why is Dada out of favor?
No, I'm just assuming. You never know.
You're a journalist, yaar.
No, you assuming a lot can happen next.
Let us call up Nitin Srivastava.
Nitin Srivastava has said, let the news keep flying. Because today there was a report, Roger Binney
Yeah.
is a front runner suddenly
For?
for president's post.
I have my doubts. Although, you never know, because Saurav Ganguly was also a former cricketer. He
Yes.
was made the president. This time again, they might just want to
Be a cricketer to be
have
the
a
president.
face.
Even I feel.
He have a face, but I still have. I think Jaisha might just become the president. Still,
I have a
I
feeling.
think that's a logical progression for him.
I think he may continue as secretary.
no, but he can.
Is that because of the powers that are
Vested.
with the secretary?
Quite possible.
The secretary becomes the most
Becomes more powerful. Yes.
No, powerful as in
Also-
because
in terms of work.
yeah, because he gets all the emails. He
Work
gets
done.
to. But there's nobody is stopping a president to take control. Control as in. At least he's aware of day-to-day affairs. So that I also think that Jaisha should be or most likely can become.
Sridhar wants to know from you. Bumrah has been given regular breaks, played only one important series for India, still unfit for the World Cup. That means extra workload is happening at the IPL. Shouldn't BCCI question the franchisee and the players for this?
No, they cannot. They shouldn't.
Why don't you answer the question?
No, because I've just put the question across.
Bumrah has answered yesterday. Now see, Bumrah couldn't have planned now how he gets injured, when he gets injured. He could have very well have been injured during IPL. And Bumrah said, did you see his Insta story yesterday?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He wrote, it's a phrase that he used where he said that if you stop and throw stones at every
barking dog.
barking dog, you will never reach your destination.
What does that mean?
That
When people
means
can talk, it doesn't matter.
yeah. People who are criticizing, if you keep paying attention to everyone who's criticizing you, then you will not reach your destination. So best is keep walking towards your destination.
What is the destination?
To keep playing till his career gets over, and must be lots of destinations.
Honestly,
Lots of destinations.
I don't subscribe to these the modern times where players choose Instagram stories to belittle the fans and the media and those who've got every right to question you.
No, but he might say that, like, just as you and I or the fans or everyone has a right to question, he also has a right to retort.
I mean, honestly, you will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at.
Every dog that
barks.
What does that mean?
No.
Are you a dog?
No. You're not
why
taking
you
it in a
take-
literal sense. You know,
No,
like,
why not?
barking
Why can't I?
dogs is-
Nikhil, come on. Why can't I take it in the right, in the best?
You can.
Literal-
I'm saying in the phrase like barking dogs is usually referred to critics.
Have
It
you
doesn't literally
have you
mean
criticized Jasprit Bumrah? Is it his fault that he's injured?
No. I'm not saying it's his fault, but I did say that it is unfortunate that Bumrah will not be part of the World Cup. And I did say, and I did ask, was he rushed? Now that could have been Bumrah's fault. That could have been the team management's fault.
team's
It
fault.
could have been the physio who gave him the all clear. It could be his fault. But then again, is the World Cup not a priority for every player? I'm sure for Bumrah it is.
It is.
It'll be his dream to win a World Cup. He's not won a World Cup yet.
Yep.
He has not. And this could have been a very good opportunity for him also to shine at a stage where the entire world will applaud you.
Yes.
But I don't think this is the right phrase or the right manner for a public figure who's your international cricketer. I'm a bit surprised.
Maybe the choice of words is what you're saying, but I think in the literal sense, barking dog doesn't literally mean he's calling you a dog. I think he's talking about critics, and I think just as all of us.
Have you used such phrase while discussing cricket or assessing performances?
We are nobody. He's Jasprit Bumrah. I am not we. I'll speak for myself. I am nobody.
No, but Nikhil, let me tell you, there must be.
People
There must
abuse
be,
us,
Nikhil, there must be 10, 15, 20, 50 journalists in India. Sports
many?
journalists. 50, 100,
Thousands.
thousands. But the entire country's population is some 135 crore. And I think majority of them, maybe, I don't know if you can put a figure, but there'd be 30 crore, 40 crore or 50 crore people, Indians who are married to cricket, whose pulse goes up and down with the performance of the Indian cricket team. So while referring to journalists is okay, I mean they can say whatever that they want
Or
to.
fans. I don't know who he's referring to.
Yeah, but my point is it is the fan who's hurt.
Yeah.
It is the fan who comes out on your Sports Today, on SportsTak, on other platforms, and it's the fan who's sending out his questions or his opinion on the injury.
No, so he may be wanting to say, not to those who have maybe saying that we are upset that you're injured or whatever. Maybe people who may have passed a judgment saying that, listen, he gets fit to play IPL and he gets fit. Maybe he feels that a lot of people don't know the real story and that I did not plan my injury, that it happens during a non-IPL season and I want to give my best to India. So people who are speculating without having spoken to me or heard my side of the story and saying that, listen, he's always fit for IPL, he gets it. So without my side of the story, if you're speculating, then for those people I want to say, I don't know whether that is what he...
I still don't understand.
I'm sure.
I can't digest it.
But going by, if you are taking the literal meaning of this post, he also posted after he was ruled out of the T20 World Cup. He also posted that that he's gutted, very disappointed at missing out.
Yes, he did.
So
I'm sure he would be. Yeah.
absolutely, who doesn't want to play?
I'm
a World
sure,
Cup?
we just cricket fans. He was a member of the Indian cricket team, a very important member of the Indian cricket team. He's somebody who's led India this year.
Perhaps one of the most important members,
yes.
or maybe most important.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he's not gutted. I don't know who is he referring to. It could be for 5 people or 50 people. But if it's a generic statement, I think it could have been written in a better manner. Should have chosen a different phrase altogether.
Rephrased, yeah, maybe.
Or maybe some other animal, not dog.
Why? Dogs are so cute.
That's what I'm saying. I love pets.
I'm a dog lover.
You also love pets.
Media is
Horses.
You love horses.
Media is called the watchdog, though.
He can't change the word. Now this is a saying, and so he has to.
He just posted that quote.
Yeah.
He did the very typical parental thing where he'll just post a random quote and he got annoyed. So he's like, okay, I'll put this out on social media. Let people interpret it.
By the way, even
If
the
I'm an
media is
Indian
called a
cricket fan,
watchdog.
I would not accept
I would
this.
be annoyed.
But by the way, yeah, you're right.
I'll feel let down.
No, actually, we got.
If I'm an Indian cricket fan, I'm not a dog who keeps barking.
No, there are a
Or
lot
even
of
a
fans
media
who said the same thing, by the way. A lot of fans or a lot of viewers on Sports Today yesterday while we were doing a show, they wrote this, that why has he written dog and things like that. Maybe it's lost in translation also. I mean, like, as I said, the meaning of that, barking dogs is usually referred to critics as such. And I don't literally mean, in Hindi if you say it sounds crude ki kutte bhonkte hain to bhonkne to, it doesn't mean like that, but yeah, maybe he could
Sometimes
have-
it does. I remember sometimes some player or some ex-player called Virat Kohli a joke, and he meant to say it as he's so good. Problem was fans got a little miffed, to put it
Yeah.
politely.
Yeah, when you say, oh, this is a joke, means he's
This
so
is really good, but
so
then
good.
what
For
are
him
you literally
it's-
calling him a joke?
Oh, it's like that word, in English, growing up, we always knew this is sick means it's really bad.
Yeah, but today
But
modern
now
day
it's like
sick.
sick means good. So I
Yeah.
didn't know whether some guy, this is sick.
And you're
now
like,
it's
this is bad.
usually this is sick means like really bad.
Yeah.
pathetic.
So nowadays it means
Now it
good.
means like really good means this is sick.
Like it happened. I think.
Yeah, old school.
I think at times communication also becomes a.
Who do you
an
think
issue.
may have helped him? Do they have a team who may have helped him
Obviously.
decide for this?
Yeah.
Or he picked up this quote himself and posted it?
He could have, but I remember it has happened in
Normally,
the.
how it happens is that when they hurt any player, former or current player, whenever they're hurt and they're angry, they generally either call up a journalist friend or a friend, or they're media managers,
Their media managers.
and then they say कि मुझे उड़ाना है,
किसको उड़ाना है ये नहीं
मैं ये
पता.
करना चाहता हूँ.
Olden days are better. They took the number of the
Yes.
journalist and called him
Call up, yeah.
and would out him.
That was still better.
Yeah, that's what I say. It stayed between the two of them.
Now I don't even know whether he's talking about me, somebody else, Siddharth.
No, or
all
unless
of
can
us.
I? No, but can I tell you? No. Can I be honest?
somebody-
I'll tell you there.
There must have been
No.
some-
There was a lot of, I read somewhere, lot of trolling that he was on the receiving end from fans as well. So because he now cannot communicate with everyone on
Now
that number,
you tell me one thing.
there are
You will
lots
do.
of people who tagged him and said, "What is this? You are fit for
Yes,
IPL."
you will do a show. You will do a show on why is it that players get fit for the IPL and before and after they get injured. He must have taken it personally also, isn't it? And at times I
But a
think
lot of fans
the purpose of that I think we did it here also on Sports Today and on Sports Tag also. But I think the purpose was to have a discussion, a debate. But there are times when things get miscommunicated as it happened. I remember it happened with Virat also at times when I think with Gavaskar. When Gavaskar was on air doing commentary for the broadcaster, he said something, and
Yeah,
then
bowling practice.
then Anushka Sharma, Virat's wife, had to come up with a response on social media.
Yeah, that I think.
Remember?
Yes, I think the
It was very unfortunate.
miscommunication. Yeah,
That a lot of things are lost
For-
in translation.
yes.
for-
That was miscommunication.
For
No,
Virat
lost
or
in translation is
How?
right.
Because Sunny Ji was commentating in Hindi.
Okay.
And what happened was one word got added to what.
did
he
you
said.
get it right?
I understood it.
When I heard what he said, yes. But the way social media portrayed it, it turned out it blew into an entire different storm.
Yeah.
But
when
how
you heard
long
the
did it
commentary, you
take
got
for
the
you to?
context.
When I heard
No,
the
but-
actual clip, fair
Okay, so you saw the post and the social media reactions, and then you made an effort to
Yeah,
go
I-
search for the video.
Yeah, my first thing is I want to hear. Is
Okay.
it controversial?
Fine. So how long did that take for you to search
Few seconds.
and for you to listen to the entire conversation?
Very little time.
I think it was a 30-second clip.
And even if you had an issue, by the way, the match was, I think this was where in India only.
No,
This
Dubai.
was Dubai, right, Dubai.
RCB
Dubai.
versus Punjab
And
Kings.
Gavaskar was also there at the venue. Virat was also there at the venue. You know, if you had an issue, you could have always.
Tomorrow, if I blame you on social media or wherever, and you're also a public figure, a very renowned public figure,
Not
and if like what Shane says, if I realize that it was my mistake, I shouldn't have, he didn't mean what I thought of initially. What is going to be my reaction after I've put out all the social media posts against you? What should I do?
Apologize.
I'll pick up the phone and apologize. Or if I don't want to apologize,
At
I'll
least
put
put
up
a
another
public
post.
apology. Yeah.
I would. But did that happen or not in
No.
that case? But maybe we are assuming that the other side felt that
Offended.
or no, still felt offended with whatever was said.
No, because there was nothing offensive of the original thing. However, the misconstrued thing.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah.
maybe you and I are assuming that there was nothing. I also thought there was nothing
there
offensive in
wasn't.
that. What he tried to say was, I think the tone that was given to it was a sexist tone, saying
It
that
was.
you are making it sound like women are not good enough.
It was
Whereas
worse,
what he was
actually.
trying to say,
It was worse actually.
yeah, I mean that's the
I think
No,
there was one line which also said that Mr. Gavaskar, you always do this. Can you
Search.
take that out? Search for that social
Post.
media post.
the post.
So basically,
on
I think
Gavaskar's comment.
why is it that
Anushka.
I get dragged or females, women, they get dragged into all
No,
this?
so it may have been a continuation of. There was a lot of unfair criticism that she copped because of a lot of
But
fans.
she would get a lot of social
Yes,
media
that's what I'm
trolling.
saying. And
Yes.
all
Earlier-
the time Virat wouldn't get dragged, that was unfair.
Which
That's-
was-
Earlier, you would
of course.
remember Farooq
And
India-
again, if Mr. Gavaskar's choice of words were as bad as the initial social media reaction was, then I think he deserved what he got. But since it wasn't,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, yaar. Matlab,
Yeah. So you want to read the post?
नहीं चलो आगे चलो, let's go. It's just for my own.
Yeah. There. That is.
हाँ,
Go up.
Just go.
अरे
बड़ा करो.
ठीक है.
बड़ा करो. Can you read it? बड़ा करो.
I can, but yes, that is.
Yeah, can you just increase the point size?
font. नहीं just font size यहीं से बढ़ा दो.
Just zoom.
उसके बाद हम
चलो try.
हाँ. So coming back.
Shivam
to
is an expert. नहीं,
Neil,
एक second if we are on the subject.
No. I said till the time he increases the
We can,
font.
because someone was asking us topic question mark.
No, we'll get to it. Don't worry. You're not used to it. Everyone who joins us, they're used to it.
Yeah.
There was a time when
I
we were wrapping up.
honestly had not
You'll
seen
always come up with
Bumrah's.
the controversial things. No, this is more controversial than
The
your
topic.
topic.
नहीं यार, this is
Purane,
you know,
क्या? What do you call that? Purane?
You know, these things,
Murde.
Rahul, have a larger connotation, and we
Gade.
must
Gade.
exercise restraint. We, as in the people.
But don't you think the story? Okay. Okay.
Okay, now you can read it. You
That
want to read it aloud?
Okay. That, Mr. Gavaskar, your message is distasteful, is a fact, but I would love for you to explain why you thought of making such a sweeping statement on a wife, accusing her for her husband's game. I'm sure over the years you have respected the private lives of every cricketer while commentating on the game. Don't you think you should have equal amount of respect for me and us? I'm sure you can have many other words and sentences in your mind to use to comment on my husband's performance from last night, or are your words only relevant if you use my name in the process?
मतलब
It's 2020 and things still don't change for me. When will I stop getting dragged into cricket and stop being used to pass sweeping statement? Respected Mr. Gavaskar, you are a legend whose name stands tall in this gentleman's game. Just want to tell you what I felt when I heard you say this. Say what?
So his comment was, as far as I remember, he said something like, Virat was looking a bit rusty in that IPL, and to that he said that, listen, he's looking rusty because he's not had cricket for so long. You were in a
The exact line, if I remember correctly, was कि ये मतलब दो तीन ऐसे अभी ये अनुष्का की बॉलिंग खेल कर आए हैं.
That's why I'm giving. No. That's why I'm
Bowling.
No, actually, Gende was the misconception.
गेंदे was the misconception. The actual word used was ये अनुष्का की bowling खेल के आए हैं because इन्होंने
context. Even that sounds very.
no because they had put out a video during the lockdown while the two of them were playing on the terrace, and their social media had only put out
Yes. I'm
that
saying
video
in the
कि bowling खेल कर आए हैं.
हाँ नहीं, but I'm saying
क्यों भाई अभी आए हैं, and there's been this lockdown, COVID was happening, and 6 months he's not played cricket.
Yes.
The only cricket that he's played is while Anushka was bowling and
Yes.
Virat was batting.
So factually it
ये
was
चीज़.
wrong.
नहीं वो I
Maybe-
think
no.
नहीं वो दोनों तरफ
Virat
से-
was
They
bowling.
were taking turns.
नहीं, it happened both ways.
So how I explained it to somebody who was arguing on that, I'll tell you. I think what Gavaskar was trying to tell at the time was that
Not at
he
my
is
time.
rusty
Yes.
because he's had no practice.
Yeah.
The only time I saw him practice is when his wife was bowling to him.
Yeah.
That clearly cannot be a way for him to get back into form. So when somebody was asking that why did he have to drag the wife's name or this and that, I said that was incidental that the wife was bowling because that's the clip that went out. Hypothetically, if that same clip had Virat Kohli batting and let's say the chowkidar of the building bowling, I think the comment would still stand.
Yes.
Gavaskar would have still said कि यार उन्होंने क्रिकेट थोड़ी खेला है, उन्होंने तो मैंने जो क्लिप देखा वो चौकीदार बॉल डाल रहा था और वो खेल रहे थे, उससे थोड़ी वो फॉर्म में आ
तो
जाएंगे.
फिर ठीक बात है ना. And
So
he
he said it
praised
right.
Virat actually. He
Yes.
said he's too good a batsman. और
Yes.
2-3 game के बाद he'll come back in form.
Yes.
So
that.
so उसके
But I think it was a bit of a baggage that was being carried because she was unfairly treated by a lot of fans in previous occasion. Maybe it spilled over.
And you would remember that 2018
But you never
comment
pulled
by
the trigger the
Farooq.
wrong at the wrong person, right?
Farooq engineer.
Farooq engineer when
Yeah,
the
also.
selectors were busy serving tea and
That
coffee.
was a
to-
that was
that
a bit
got
of a
thrown out,
a bit distasteful. I thought that.
That was.
Yeah.
That was.
By
And for which
Farooq engineer.
I remember Farooq engineer apologized immediately, although
Yeah.
damage by then had already been done.
Chalo, chodo yaar, let's get to the topic.
No, there's so many questions have come.
But your topic is India's bench
There
strength.
was one question I missed, which we can discuss. Said that we will get to it. That's okay. That Pakistan's bowling is better than India's bowling in World Cup. A lot of World Cup questions here. One more silly point is saying if India loses against Pakistan in World Cup, I won't be surprised.
Oh, it's a 50-50 game, boss.
Third umpire in that game.
It is.
This is some.
It's a 50-50 game, yeah. Once the first ball is bowled, India versus Pakistan at the MCG. I won't say Pakistan start favourites, but then I think
also.
India will be under pressure.
Pakistan don't start
You
favourites,
don't think-
but even India will not be
So
favourites.
that's what I'm saying, 50-50.
But won't Pakistan have that pressure? They
Because they will have to
they
live up.
also.
That's fine.
They
So
have-
the pressure will be.
Is happening there.
So
Who's that?
criticism.
no, but then again, chalo, theek hai. It's a 50-50 game. The pressure is 50-50.
Yes.
The confidence is 50-50. The lack of confidence is 50-50. Everything is 50-50.
Game is at 50.
But
Also fitness
honestly, right now,
Fitness is also 50.
Fitness woes. They're also having.
Shine, just keep Bumrah.
without Shaheen Shah Afridi, their bowling looks much better than your bowling without Bumrah.
True.
Yes.
I think
They've really troubled it.
they could realign to Shaheen Shah Afridi's absence.
But they have no batting.
So
They don't have a
balance
middle
is it?
order.
50.
So that's how the 50-50 is.
The balance.
They have only Rizwan and Babar.
If the bowling can get India under 160, 165, they've got the batting as well. It is only if India get, let's say, 190, 200, then their batting might struggle. And it could be the other way around as well. So, Indian bowling right now, I think you're still searching for answers. They may still have 3 good fast bowlers to play
Yes.
in the 11. You don't, without Bumrah.
But they also, I think they are also a little inexperienced. Their fast bowling unit, we can all see. We have always
रोक के रखना है, शिवम, don't move.
seen Pakistani pacers throughout, for so many years in awe that Pakistan are capable of producing great fast bowlers. But including, by the way, Shaheen Shah Afridi, I understand that he is perhaps one of the best, but he has also lost games. Pakistan has lost games.
The World Cup semi-final.
with Shaheen Shah Afridi also. The semi-final that they lost to Australia, in fact, I understand Hassan Ali was made a villain when he dropped that catch. But who stopped Shaheen Shah Afridi from not bowling well enough to avoid those 2 sixes that Matthew Wade hit before
No,
and
I
after
agree.
that?
I agree.
So I think maybe this could be obviously
But
it's a loss.
their bowling has
Not-
picked up.
Bumrah.
The bowling's really picked
low
up.
totals just now. Recently, if you've been watching their series
Correct.
against
And
England,
they were
and whatever,
giving-
low totals they've defended.
And bowlers who played 7-8 T20s are bowling the final over.
Surinder Tyagi ji, I am not the boss of sports today also. I was wanting to sit there. Shivam has told me to sit here.
Yeah, he's the boss, yeah.
No,
He's
I'm
being
not.
Modest. This question was very good, by the way, and it is related to our topic. What Mahesh is asking, he's saying, why Rohit's strategy of backing, preferring youngsters at Mumbai Indians not reflecting in the Indian team, and why did Mumbai Indians not go for Ashwin in the auctions?
To be fair, they did get Ashwin, Murugan.
Did Mumbai Indians go for Dinesh Karthik in the auction?
No.
To be fair, he's played for them before, but no.
Dinesh Karthik has played for every team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually.
Correct.
Except CSK.
Oh,
Irony.
Vicky Puttar, VK hater.
Vicky
Vicky Puttar.
Puttar.
VK hater.
Okay,
So he's saying that ki Vicky Puttar, matlab I'm a VK hater. VK hater would be
Virat.
what? Achha, I'm a hater.
Apparently.
Okay. Rahul, has Ashwin blocked you? He has?
is okay. I'm just
No. His first question is, Rahul, has Ashwin blocked you?
Yes, he has. Why? On Twitter.
Ashwin's blocked you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of
No, basically, see, I'll tell you. I think this was
because you liked one of his tweets. Which
What was the tweet?
no. Actually,
said that now I-
I'll tell you what happened. So basically, we were on Sports Today once. Because. And you were also there.
No, he was not. He was not at that time. He was
No,
not
no,
outside.
I'm not even
I'll
aware
tell you.
of-
No, this I know the days. I know the
He will
days.
remember.
I remember the days. So and it's a fact. Having spoken to you, also have spoken to a lot of players. So I think I did mention that day. Anyways, leave it then. So. This was after the South Africa series, the test series that got over. Jadeja couldn't play that last test also. He was injured basically. So India lost that
In
series.
January?
Yeah, India lost that
Oh,
series.
it's been that
India
long.
lost that series and I had tweeted something that this loss or this series has also established that Ravichandran Ashwin is not your first choice spinner when it comes to playing overseas.
Yes.
Okay. I think these were the exact words. And following that, I remember one day Brendan Taylor, no? Who was that player who Zimbabwean? Brendan Taylor. Who was involved in that?
Brendan Taylor.
So somebody, I was sitting with some friends from
Sahafis in
from
Oman.
yeah, with some Sahafis, and Ashwin ka dekha tweet. I said, let me check. This was just a few days after that. So I just checked that. I tried to find out Ashwin. I couldn't find Ashwin. So I said,
that's what happened.
has he deleted his this thing? Twitter handle. Then I realized that
No.
he has blocked me.
So you know why he's responsible.
No, I don't
But
think.
why am I
No,
responsible?
but because that tweet already, I think it because I
He's
believe
a
a lot of.
famous Safi.
Yeah, he is, but
verified.
I think he is played
But
a-
how? Unless he messaged Ashwin
No.
my tweet.
I think see like this. I'll tell you why.
No.
Because Ashwin follows him, right?
Ashwin follows you.
Yes. So it
You
wouldn't
block
have,
him?
it wouldn't have come on Ashwin's timeline. He wouldn't have seen. No matter how many people.
but
good
they-
chance he wouldn't have
No,
seen.
Ashwin,
as soon as he liked that tweet, that means he was
So-and-so
No, I
Yes,
understand,
It
but-
comes
but-
in the timeline.
Yeah.
So
But
that's when
Ashwin is a
noticed
sport,
it.
yeah.
And
I think it
that's
would have
what-
happened by mistake. Ashwin, I've seen, he's a wonderful chap. He's a sport.
But behind the camera,
What behind the?
you said something else. You're friends, I know. You're friends with
Come on, yeah.
Ashwin.
And
No, but-
I can tell Ashwin also if he does
No.
something.
No. But see,
Second part of
he
it.
has.
He was risking it by liking that tweet.
Yeah.
He was also risking.
Exactly, yeah.
No, but-
I knew he follows me, and I was being very fair. And I think I have had my share of controversies with Ashwin. In fact, let me tell you, I don't know if the viewers would be aware of it. In 2012, when we were in Australia, the first game in Melbourne, Sehwag was rested. Second game in Perth, Gambhir was
Gambhir.
rested. And then the rumor
Sachin.
spread that Dhoni wants to rest the third opener, which is Sachin Tendulkar. So this was the game against, I think, Sri Lanka in Adelaide. In Adelaide. In Adelaide.
खत्म नहीं किया
Ruko, in Adelaide.
Yeah.
And it was 8:30 in the morning in India. It must have been afternoon in Adelaide. So I was the only TV reporter there in that press conference, and we had a live view. So this was the first time we were using a live view, as in we could
as in-
transmit the press conference live.
As in when it is happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Back in the
the
days.
first question, and everybody wanted to know if Tendulkar is being rested tomorrow. So I asked Ashwin, and they sent Ashwin for the press conference. I said, is it which of the three openers is going to sit out tomorrow? And he got annoyed. He said, why are you asking me this? How would I know? You'll have to go and ask the team management. I said, but the team management has sent you. And obviously, they knew that this question would be asked. And he was not happy. After the press conference, one of the senior players in that Indian team, he came to me, he said, Paji, Ash ke saath kya ho gaya? So मैंने कहा क्या हो गया? I said ये हुआ. But after a few years, we worked together, yaar. He's been on Salam Cricket at least 2 or 3 times. When he was the Punjab captain,
Yeah.
if you remember, He said if Punjab makes it to the final, he was to invite the two of us and we were to have Bhangra in the dressing room.
When he was announced as the captain of Punjab Kings, I remember Ashwin was very gracious. In fact, he gave me an interview.
Yes.
Despite the fact he was. There were a lot of other media houses, a lot of pressure because he had to leave, he had to travel, but he
gave you an interview and then you asked him to give me in Hindi as well.
Yes. So
You were sponsors also.
No. This was when Virender said. In fact,
18, I think.
In fact, I remember he was busy with a group of people,
Yes.
and I was waiting for the interview, and I was getting late. So because Ashwin, any day he's a big player, so I wanted that interview. So I asked somebody if you can convey because he was busy. So he realized that there is this person waiting. He's waiting. He was having his coffee because he wanted a cup of coffee or tea because he had been asking for a coffee or tea for a very long time, and he came out of that group, kept his coffee or tea aside and gave me an interview, and he was very gracious.
And after that interview that he did in Mohali, I had asked Rahul. You were in Mohali at that time?
No.
Actually, you were here.
Yes.
So I also did the interview. No, I also did.
Yes.
And he said, and I was surprised because I thought all these years that we, somehow had that. So he said, "Oh, Paji, I'm in your city." I was surprised. He said, "You must come and I'll bowl to you at the nets and all."
And that is Ashwin. He does his homework. He knew that where he was and who he is speaking with. So he is a very intelligent cricketer. It was a comment, and you have also, be it Virat Kohli. Now the gentleman who asked this question, his name is Vicky Puttar, VK Hater. So he considers or he thinks that which is because you may have criticized someday, just like any other journalist.
I have every right to praise or criticize.
You have criticized Virat Kohli. You must.
I've always said that sports, but the criticism that we talk about is a different prism. It's not as if you're dealing with
politicians
or corrupt officials or scamsters or dakus.
Yes.
No. Sports, obviously, when you say criticize, you assess. You say he played well or he didn't play well. Like Bumrah's tweet, I did not like it.
Fair enough.
I think he's carried it a little too far, which he shouldn't have. When we made mistakes on AajTak, and it happened in my presence as well. Virat was called names by one of our colleagues. 3 days. Nikhil, 3 days I could not face the camera. I was ashamed.
Not names, but
he made certain references.
Yes.
3 days. Ask Rahul. I didn't have the guts or the courage to face the camera.
Why ask me?
You were also as ashamed.
No. As it happened, usually a lot of things have happened. A lot of things have happened on air, and I don't know. Is it coincidence or what? Somehow or the other, I find myself
in
there.
The center of.
No, not in the center. Somewhere. Even and for you, the best thing.
On the phone.
हाँ क्या बोल दिया हैं
यार Sheldon Jackson वाला तो I didn't know the conversation
मैं भी
so and Sheldon Jackson was somebody मतलब I must have tweeted hundreds of times कि यार he's been performing so well in domestic cricket and Sheldon Jackson is a friend and for people to assume that I'm sitting in the studio and when Sheldon Jackson is being called a foreigner, so I didn't know who he was.
To be very honest, actually,
in fact, Sheldon, that very moment when it was telecast the next day, he messaged me. His Paji yaar. And I realized it after the show.
Because
I didn't even know.
No, because see, if you are saying Sheldon Jackson, because I wouldn't expect somebody to assume that Sheldon Jackson is a foreign player.
It is just like the other day when the Asia Cup team was announced. I said 4 fast bowler हैं नहीं मैंने कहा इस टीम में
यूजी चहल, बिश्नोई, अक्षर पटेल, रविंद्र जडेजा ये आपके 4 फास्ट बॉलर्स हैं.
So ऐसा थोड़ी I would not know if they bowl spin or they bowl fast. कभी-कभी it is the slip of the tongue. So coming back to that Virat Kohli thing, 3 days I was ashamed to face the camera. Nikhil, I did not know if we'd be able to do AajTak again. Ask Rahul. And we had a very young team at that time. They said, "Kya karna hai?" I'll come and apologize. I went on air. I apologized. You can take the tapes out. I said, "I'm very sorry on behalf of my team, on behalf of a colleague." And I would not say कि जी एक ही बंदे का कसूर है. It is always a collective responsibility.
Maybe
and I apologized.
We have faced it when
So-
notice also. It is a collective responsibility.
That time also he was either left or right.
The Sheldon Jackson thing, I joined a day after that. And people are talking about it in office. My joining is
No,
happened.
we both
we
joined on the
both
same
of us.
day.
Same day we're joining, and people are saying, "Hey, Sheldon Jackson is trending on Twitter." Why? I'm waiting. Nikhil wasn't in office yet. No one is there. I'd come at 1. I'm checking. Like, okay, wonderful. The organization I've joined.
But देखो again it's a double-edged sword.
That means people are listening to you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
People are watching
So,
you.
each and every
it is a
word.
responsibility.
Each and every word that we
That
speak.
actually went viral not because of the show. One gentleman put it on Twitter. And then that clip, and then
No, but why is it
a
that
lot
only
of
our
influencers
footage
don't
goes
watch.
on
Ha.
Twitter?
But
so
trust
that
me,
means
Nikhil, there
that
have-
means we've got greater
Worst-
responsibility.
Worst things have been said
Yeah.
on air.
We missed.
Yes, missed, and later you would know.
And later what? They've come out later.
And later, worst things, as in I won't say intentionally, because at times see.
Nothing is intentional.
No. See, you are live for say about 6 hours daily. And you don't come prepared with a script or a teleprompter, or although we have to choose, we should rather choose our words very, very carefully.
The moment you turn diplomatic,
Yeah.
only say the right thing, then people will stop watching you. I'm not saying that you also say the wrong things. Be yourself.
Yeah.
If Sports Today or Sports Tak becomes formal, becomes plastic, you will lose your irreverence. Acha, can we start the show now? It's 7 o'clock actually.
Okay, let's.
Oh, that वो नहीं वो रह गया यार वीके हेटर
No,
विक्की
okay,
पुत्र
okay. He's saying.
नहीं उसमें और थे
Oh no,
सवाल।
he sent a clarification afterwards.
So Rahul has confirmed that Ashwin blocked him, and that could be a mistake. I'm going to speak to Ravichandran Ashwin.
There's so
No,
many-
I will do it myself.
It's not you,
Ashwin B
He will
Amla.
say yes.
What is this? Is A
2014
Ashwin B Amla मतलब?
Acha, oh, that
That
quiz.
2014.
No, that quiz. Oh, that we did the other day, no? Player A and B. Remember that show? That.
Who is
Is he
A
right?
and who is
Is he right?
No, absolutely not.
Why Vikrantji say seniors got para?
Paratrooper entry.
Paratroop, not paratroop.
He was injured, so he came back. Virat is doing well. Rohit is captain. So you're only talking about Ash. When you
No,
say
to be fair, we've all said that about Ash.
No, KL Rahul was always part of the.
No, he's saying Ashwin, is he a paratrooper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
No, he's not a paratrooper. Paratrooper means somebody who's called at the last minute available.
No, but he.
No. He's been around.
West Indies onwards.
Yeah, West Indies was the first
Yeah,
series.
paratrooper.
He played West Indies,
Arre,
then Asia Cup,
paratrooper
and
is
then
somebody who joins the team at the airport. Nobody has an inkling कि जी ये भी खेलेगा.
No.
Ashwin has been
No,
part
I'll
of
tell
the
you.
plan.
I'll tell you. If I
And I
can.
never use the word paratroop.
If I can explain Vicky Puttar, VK hater, so he is.
दूसरा अभी.
So I think he is saying that you were playing with a set of players. For example, you were playing with Ravi Bishnoi for almost a year and a half, and suddenly Ravi Chandran Ashwin comes into the squad, comes into the 11, and gets a few games in West Indies, and then gets into the side for the Asia Cup, and then he is named for the World Cup.
Still,
also.
yeah, you can't call him a paratrooper.
Tell him
Why me?
you were the one.
No, I didn't say use the word paratrooper.
Nikhil, please tell me. You would remember you were on air. I think you had a broken back. You were live from your home. Siddharth.
Suddenly out of nowhere he just comes. That's the term I use. Suddenly out of nowhere.
Nikhil, please.
We-
you
we
are
can-
the
we can-
judge.
we can
you tell
ask-
me.
Judge with a broken back.
Judge with a broken back.
And not here.
No, he was. He joined us live from home.
Yeah, he very agreed. After defending Ashwin for long, he agreed.
That he
That he was
a
paratrooper.
So it must have been somebody else's suggestion, not yours. They blame you.
I would say I wasn't there, so can't be me.
No.
Okay,
Dex.
too many superheroes. Dex is saying, gents, Yaneman is a name of German origin named after the Roman god Janus, means his followers. It's a name used in South Troy, Dutch Afrikaans community. Thank you so much for telling us Janeman Malan's name.
Yeah.
Next one.
They're all Africans.
We are?
I mean, technically, if you
Genetically.
yeah.
We all are.
Hey, yaar, sir.
Actually,
Next.
Next, इसके बाद.
It's the cradle of mankind.
Afrikaners
Yeah.
are whites.
Yeah, Afrikaans.
Afrikaans.
They have a Dutch.
Yeah,
Like,
Afrikaans.
like Hansie Kroon, yeah?
Yeah.
He was an Afrikaner.
Blue
Lance
Beauty.
Klusener.
Dale Steyn is Afrikaans.
Yeah.
Lance Klusener.
Yeah. Zulu.
He's a bit.
He's
He's
Rahul Vasudev.
Well, they're from Australia.
Park bowling is as overrated as Ind bowling is underrated. Of late, Ind bowling did very well in
You can
Australia
leave
with
it at
batting
India also.
back to form. Backing India.
Backing India versus that Pakistan.
No, that's a good,
point by Rahul Vasu. Next question. Quickly.
Rahul lives in Australia.
Yes. Rahul is in Australia.
He owns a yacht
Next
also.
one ये हो गया. He's saying Vicky isn't you.
Oh,
Is-
अच्छा. आगे क्या है? आपके मीम पे कंपटीशन
ज़्यादा है.
मतलब?
ये हो गया, ये ले लिया.
मतलब basically, if people start
Next
naming
one, Shivam.
No, but he is still. No, Rahul is saying A Ash B Amla is wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
No, but he's asking again, na yaar.
No, because he, by that time we hadn't answered. We kept this chat for so long.
अच्छा.
So he sent it. Done?
Yes.
Oh.
ठीक.
Oh, what is he?
He's saying Vicky isn't you, it's somebody else. आपके already इतने meme हैं.
सच बोलने का यही होता है. सच बोलने का. सच कभी कभी.
कड़वा होता है.
क्या?
Your friend Dr. Chandresh Narayan is saying, is Sanjay now purified as he is back in the box? Which Sanjay?
संजय मांजरेकर.
Sanjay Manjrekar is back doing commentary.
Yeah.
But that keeps happening, na? There's a churn, somebody comes, somebody goes out.
Let's wait for October 18th and then.
Yes.
I thought he was referring to Sanjay Bangal.
Could be. But he's been there for a long time.
Acha, Ajay Pandey is saying no one except you talked about the 19th over yesterday. He means to say 39th over.
39th over that couple.
It happens.
That couple that
too
they
much.
Too much T20 has been going on. And 19th over 90th over became a recurring.
Penultimate. So I don't know, Ajay. I don't. What can we say? Maybe then this is another reason for you to just watch us.
Yes.
So we give
Nikhil
you all
Naz-
perspective. We give you all perspective.
Joyson Fernandez is asking you, Nikhil, who should replace Arshdeep if he gets injured? I
Why
think
do
you
you-
have become an injury expert.
Yeah.
And replacement
Actually, no,
expert.
he's saying Natarajan. By the way, Natarajan has been injured for the longest time, so he's not even in the squad.
Yeah.
Mohsin Khan, I've heard, is currently injured.
Yeah.
So even he is not an option right now. So that's why you're taking Chetan Sakaria as a net bowler.
Yes.
But I don't think then they will even
Look.
go with a
Who you have? Aditi Garg.
Adit. Yeah.
Adit.
Yeah.
Achha, Adit Garg.
Spend time with Aditi, now you're reading up.
No, I actually thought it was Aditi Garg. But she must be
Aditi
driving.
had a few questions for him today.
She had a lot of questions for you yesterday. You would remember.
Oh, mine are still, matlab, they don't need to be censored.
Yours are. I hope.
No,
But
but
can I tell you one thing? If it was the other way around, if those questions had been asked of you, Aditi, by now he would have said what the two questions are.
on it?
Yeah.
है ना?
100% those questions.
No, but why did she say what she said?
No. It's a very
She
veg
has-
question.
she has
Asked, why are you not married? That's all she asked. That's
She has-
personal choice. He
Yeah.
said that. Simple question.
No, the second
There are
reference was very. It was shocking actually.
For you?
Yeah, for me to hear.
What? Why don't you tell?
नहीं छोड़ो यार.
Okay, man.
So cricket chatter is saying Avesh Khan still playing. Umran Malik dropped after bowling 9 overs. Yeah, वैसे Avesh again
Yeah, but it's
he's
a
a
valid
youngster. I'm again I can't digest the fact that they keep investing in Avesh. I don't think so far that he's been playing for India seen anything which suggests that he is going to be in your top 4 or 5 fast bowlers.
And he makes a valid point about Bumrah. 9 overs is all he's bowled in
Internationally.
international cricket. And you decided in those 9 overs that he's not good enough. Also premature, I think.
Yash, gentleman's question. He says, I have a question for you. If any match of India in the T20 World Cup goes to the Super Over, who would be the 3 batsmen India
Good question.
would
Very good question.
You
Yash.
Easy. Surya, Hardik, DK.
Oh.
Go for all your hard hitters at that point. It's a super over, 6 balls.
I'll be a bit.
Rohit, I think,
Yeah,
will be
Rohit.
there.
And KL also.
Wonderful.
DK, like-
Super over.
Yeah.
And-
No, you may risk and throw a Hardik in there.
I'll have.
But Rohit and KL will
Rather
start.
than Hardik,
Surya or
if
Surya.
I'll have
just one is
Rohit.
left,
I'll have Rohit, Surya, and DK.
Oh, good one.
could be.
No, but I think they will go with Virat
Rohit
and KL for sure.
So you're saying Rohit, KL, and Virat,
For the
No,
super
they will
over.
go with Rohit, KL,
and
and DK maybe.
DK has to
not
be.
Surya.
Yeah, DK has to be.
Not
Because
Surya.
he
That's his
normally
job.
plays 10
no,
balls.
it's his job. Or Surya, it's a close call. But I tell you why. Because again, when Rohit and KL play the way they do, they know that they are openers and it's a 20 over game. But it's not that they don't have all the shots in the book or that they can't hit sixes. They can hit 6 with a lot of ease, by the way. But if you tell them that it's just a 1 over game, then you go. I've forgotten his name. No.
No, not very famous. Huh?
No, I think he spent some time here also. Did
Here, as
yes,
in here.
yes, during one of your TV shows. That's how I remember. Yes, yes,
When? Long ago.
or maybe. When you
Good old times.
Yes.
Ram Raj.
not Ram Raja, when the earlier gentleman started was here.
Okay, who
He's a
started?
good friend.
Who started?
Mayank-
Okay, then.
Mayank Pokhriya.
Yeah.
Why Khalil Ahmed is not in the
That's a
scheme of
good,
things?
actually, he had a good IPL, huh, Khalil?
Because he was not playing domestic cricket.
He had a
So
good
he was asked to
Injured
go and
also.
play domestic cricket.
Tanshu saying,
Then-
"Man, you are a cheap guy. Always looking to
He said
criticize."
have to
chief,
play.
not cheap. He's saying you are the chief.
No, he's
No,
saying
you,
always
you
looking-
need specs, by the way. I have realized this.
What?
You need specs.
No, he says cheap guy.
You read
Unfortunately.
Aditi and
No, but Aditi Garg is.
Wait, it was Adit Girl.
Yeah.
But he's working on manifestations.
Is it better?
He had been looking. But
I can still read.
our friend Aditi, she's not a Garg.
she's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What is she?
What is she?
Yeah, come on. Both of them are acting
Nagpal, but-
as if
No, no.
they've come from a different planet.
Mehrotra. Aditi Mehrotra.
Are
I would-
be? Nahi,
wrong.
that's a different
I'll
person.
go with Siddharth.
No, don't go with him.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm right in this case. I'm pretty sure I'm right in this case.
What would
Nagpal.
Yes. Yeah, that's the correct.
And Aditi Nagpal?
No, the third I don't remember.
Gehrotra. Aditi Nagpal Gehrotra.
Yes.
Arre wah.
So
Both are right. Both are young guns are right.
Yeah.
how do you rate Temba Bavuma as a captain? Uddipan.
I have a joke there. It falls a little short. He does it all the time. Come on.
Now you don't criticize him.
Indian bowling lineup lacks pace. Average bowling speed of the Australian lineup is 147 and ours is 133. Is it 147? The Australian
Cummins,
Yes, we are.
Stark, Hazelwood.
Hazelwood is just about 140.
140.
But Cummins and Stark 145 plus easy.
145, 150.
But he's saying the average bowling,
I don't think it's 147.
Yeah, that's a bit.
but they are quicker than the
Yeah,
Indians.
that is.
Obviously, if you have Cummins and Stark in your lineup,
And Tiger,
already,
I do agree
Tiger?
that India.
Tiger Beast.
Tiger.
Okay, you
Talking
had
like
Green in the mixture.
Mr. Sardesai.
But we do need the fifth fast
This is
bowler.
Tiger Shroff. So
We're pretty sure.
Tiger
Tiger
Woods.
Patauti.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Beast.
But Tiger Patauti was a nickname.
No, but still.
Still, but he was well known as Tiger.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Mr. Sardesai here. Majority of the Tiger.
It's a very,
Yeah.
a very common
He's a very
term
down to earth man.
Yeah, he's a very nice.
used in the forces also.
Tiger!
Go get him, Tiger.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiger!
There are
Chalo.
a lot of other tigers also.
Paper tigers? Chalo yaar.
More than 1,400 tigers, definitely.
Hey, yeah.
Where?
In India?
Now,
Vikrant sir, Rohit is a पर्ची नीचे आओ. ये पाकिस्तान से आया होगा.
yeah,
पर्ची.
that's what I was saying. Look,
No,
that day
no,
there
no,
was
no.
this question.
Arunav Thareja. Vikrant sir, Rohit is a Parchi captain in Pakistan YouTubers words. He promotes Parchi players like Avesh, Ashwin, Iyer. But which Pakistani
Why don't you
YouTuber?
explain first?
What is Parchi?
It is
Parchi
Sifarshi.
Sifarshi.
That's what I explained yesterday when you were talking. Na, that who was it? Khushdin,
Khushdin.
who got trolled. So people are asking what was the trolling? As I heard a lot of people scream Parchi. So people are asking.
So
what is
Parchi
it? I
means
said
when
Sifarshi.
you write a note and say Rahul ji mera ye kaam.
हाँ,
No, that is called Parchi.
exactly. Sifarshi. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
These are expensive.
It's
Okay,
okay.
silly point. CSK.
Hey, go down a bit.
Oh. CSK blocked.
CSK blood.
CSK blood.
Udit has point a very good. Because you know, Aditi is missing a Rakhi brother. You know who's the Rakhi?
Who's the Rakhi brother?
Siddharth. We did a full reel on it, yeah?
Huh? But
They were to tie and Siddharth said,
Was
I'm
off.
a sister.
Siddharth
She
didn't
said,
come
"Arey,
to office."
You should have told me.
But that is his fault. Shivam's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to bring the Rakhi.
very bad.
He offered.
He
What
only
bad?
talks, he doesn't do. That is his thing.
CSK
Shivam
blood
Lea.
point is being blocked by ICC.
Chalo ji. I just got a call.
Okay. See
Yes,
you.
Mr.
Thank
Jay.
you for your company. We shall see you tomorrow. Don't forget to
We didn't
subscribe to Sports
say-
Today.
Anything.
Nothing, not a
Yeah.
single word on the.
We might
No,
change.
we spoke about little bit.
The Parchi.
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 Bye bye. See you. Vanakkam.
Vanakkam. See you all.